Hey, Sky Prophet, baby. Back with another quick video for you. Hope your day going good. I hope you getting something out of your day. I hope you getting some understanding about yourself within your day. Some understanding about the next individual within your day. Hope you are organizing, disciplining yourself in the ways you need to discipline yourself, because only you know. Only you know, because Spirit, God, Source, Creator talks to you, communicates with you. And listen to Prophet good. Prophet well aware, and I understand things, but it's important that I say Spirit, God, Source, Creator, so everybody can get an understanding that whatever their belief is, whatever it is, we talking about the ultimate. Despite what humans have broke down into, what humans have separated, you understand that down here, and you got to understand that the separation is also for the variety of different beings to grasp information and knowledge, to accumulate it. Like, you have to look at it for everything. You just have to look at it, right? Okay, I want to bring something up to you that I was just tapping into, like the clock. The clock time, it doesn't stop. Like, it's over and over again, right? Sorry about that. Blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there. No exceptions. Never no exceptions. Okay, so the clock, it doesn't change. The clock doesn't change. The months, they don't change. That's right. Over and over. Okay. What about the days of the year? Over and over. Okay. What about the week? Over and over, right? Right. Now we know everything changes. All those things I named, those things that's change, but it's still the same, okay? Now, that's a certain structure, definitely. And I know I left out year, but I'm gonna get back to it, okay? That's a certain structure. Now, when you're dealing with nature, nature changes, but it's not the same. It's not the same. It's just growth. It's just growth. Same spot, but it's growth. Okay? You with me? All right. Now, you is a part of you that think you get old. Is a part of you that actually think you age. Is a part of you that actually think your vessel is meant to gradually go down as you get older. That's your mind state. That's how you've always thought. That's how your body know the thing too, since we speaking on it. So train your body different, okay? That's what Prophet be meaning. Okay, so now those things don't change. The year, that changes, but that Don't state it. It doesn't be this. It's not over and over again. Okay, you with me on that? Yeah. All right. So that year, when I got right there, like wow, the year is the only thing that changes, not the same like that, like everything else I had named. So I picked my phone up, my other phone up, and I looked up year, yearling, yearling is what Spirit had gave me. So I looked up yearling. So yearling say if you want 1 year old or 2 years old, look it up yourself. I didn't even go all into detail. I just got that information because that's what I had needed. It says 1 year old or a 2 year old. Now we all been taught that a year is a year. A year ain't 2 years. Like, and go find me somebody where it's different. We all on the same page because we all have to come to the same, understanding. So we have to understand when information comes up, opinions of people don't matter. We have to listen to the voice and listen to what's going on. Let it resonate and make sense. Make it make sense. Okay? Now, the reason why I found that so significant is because when it said are 2 years old, this is how I took it. Just like this, and let me give you an in-depth little glimpse of how my program be working sometimes. So when I read 2, I say, damn, like a year, we always knew of a year. Where 2 come in at? Okay, 2. All this other shit don't change, but the year change. The year changes, okay? So 2 has to be the second coming. It has to be the second coming for the simple fact that all of the news and stories and everything that you've ever read has been changing leading up to this. Not the same revolving door, leading up to these times. So I was like, wow. So that's why I'm where I'm at. Like, that's why my search where is at, okay? So I asked Spirit to show me what I need to see. Like, I got half of the message. Just show me what I need to see. So this is what Spirit give me. Spirit say we yearlings. We could either be that 1 year old, which is the caught in the matrix, caught in that same cycle of how the week and the months and the clock go. Just the same thing, thinking the same thing, going through the same thing, same thoughts, same feelings, same, like everybody been living. We on the same page, y'all with Prophet, okay? Or you could be that 2 year old. You could be that elevated version of yourself. That's that second coming. Spirit told me that the reason is like that. The reason we think about our loved ones, the reason we go back and remember certain things is because we know we're supposed to be changing things. We know we're supposed to be making it better for our kids and our grandkids and great-grand. We know that. Like, that's what everybody got to lay a foundation in some form or fashion. You know, whether they're aware of it or not, that's what we have to do. So all the ones behind you has been paving the way, no matter what the color is, no matter what the culture is, has been paving the way. Was the way good? Was the way bad? That ain't for me. That ain't for me. Creation don't judge. This is what it is. I could guarantee you this. No matter what it was that they did, no matter what it was that they went through, no matter how it was at that time, right now, the consciousness that you in, you so much more sophisticated within yourself. You know so much more of not to make the wrong decisions. You know to get out of ignorant mind states of mind. You understand that so much more. You could vividly see how much love is trying to get everybody to embrace it so we could raise the frequency of this, like you can see this. You see it in people. I know you do. You see it in people. So you got that past, present, and future. Listen, the past. Listen to Prophet. The past is for you to understand and change all of the things that you see that you have the ability to change. You change them. That's how the future gets a head start, gets a better grip on things, have more understanding and knowledge, wisdom of reality, of self. Okay? That's the process. But listen, the now and the moment is where you correct it at. It's where you promote the change. It's where you prevent the darkness from going any further. It's where you stamp it and nail it and pin it down, and you bring a different vibe, a different feeling, a different understanding, a higher level of knowing, a clearer vision. That's what your moments is for. It's that's the way you paving. Because listen to me, it is that circle. That's what I need you to understand. Time, week, all that is that same. Is that same circle. Except what? Except the year. That's because you the yearling. You separate from that time. Okay, but that time is spinning in a circle. Okay, so you got your ancestors, the people that came before you in the now, and we headed into the future. Your now gonna promote the change for the future. Understand what I'm saying? Everything else is going in circles, but you and nature, consciousness is changing things for the future. You steady growing, you steady adding up, you steady raising your vibration, your frequency, your understanding of things. You steady grabbing information so you know better, so you can teach better, show better. That's what you doing. You straightening up some of the ways in which your ancestors didn't understand things. You got to know this. Just like now, whatever you are faced with and whatever you have to work with, whatever tools you have is what you build, what you have to build with. No matter if you want to build it, you try to build it, or however it goes. But that's all you have. You only know what you know. But the consciousness you in, this shift, it's your ancestors, they didn't have this. They didn't have this shift right here. They didn't have this shift. They paved the way for you to be within the consciousness in this shift. For you to have certain understandings in this shift. And they not gone. They always around you. What are you? Pure energy, right? So when your vessel expires, you still energy, pure energy. So are they. So are they. They always around you. I could guarantee you, some of y'all get that little glimpse. You might think it's a bug you didn't spot that just glimpsed right by you. But like that, you gotta understand you gotta understand it's so much that you don't see, that it's more that you don't see that matters than what you do see. Put it like that. It's more that you don't see that matters than what you do see. All you see is the same thing. The only thing changing is people putting houses up, people buying brand new cars, people building other businesses, like people money going up and down, like that's it. That's it. People just going to and from. It seems like it's growth. It seems like it's growth. But you can go to any civilization in time And it was the exact same thing. It was the exact same makeup and same seeming like growth within it. The exact same thing. That's not what we meant to focus on. I'm not saying that's not what we supposed to do. That's not your focus. Your focus is always on your soul mission, on helping other individuals get out of the deceptive ways of themselves, get out of the deceptive ways of other individuals. Some of y'all now, y'all changing. Y'all know y'all changing. Some of y'all don't want to just say, hey, look, bro, I'm tired with all that. I'm finished, man. Look, some of y'all don't want to say that. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to try to get you to that place, because I think that everybody need to come back to the understanding of how much you need to love yourself. That's the reason you here, because you loved, and because you have all these abilities to find the love in yourself, give it to other individuals. You have abilities within yourself. It's gifts. These gifts, it's talents. It's ways to present creation to individuals, no matter what form it is. Like, you can believe it or not, and they got people listening now. You might love art. Spirit talk to you through the art, through what you love. Spirit talk to you through that. But some of y'all don't want to say that because they seem like you're crazy. And whenever you telling somebody something about yourself, you should never even have the thought of caring if they think it's crazy. Because that's really, really irrelevant. It's really irrelevant. That means you're not sure of yourself. Like, what we meant to do is speak. That's staying in your power. That's how you feel and what you want to present at the time. Whether it's your essence or not, that's what you want to present at the time. But it's all divine timing. But what you got to understand is, when you let it out, when you present it, you don't jump on the other side and try to receive it too. And that's where a lot of people be confused at. And then they begin to try to make their initial contact on how they think is going to come out. So what you're doing is you expecting a certain outcome. So listen to me. Like, what you expecting, you putting energy out there. It's some of y'all might be going for a job. You don't expect to get it. Some of y'all, you might be going around some people. You not expecting them to take you good. Some of y'all just thinking, y'all ain't feeling up to par. You just expect you ain't gonna be feeling good. You ain't feeling right. And listen to me, when you do that, you putting that energy out there. You have no choice. Everything about you is energy. If you want to live good, if you want to start feeling good, if you want to start shaping and forming your life, your reality, you have to put the way you think toward the positive things. Like, don't think that you sick. Think that you healed. Like, don't think that you bad. Think that you good. Like, don't think that it's broken. Think that it's fixed. Don't think you're not going to make it. Know that you're there. Like, you have to put your thinking in that reality so you can have those feelings. See, those feelings, that all of that thinking and those feelings, that's what creates your reality. That's that desire. That's that desire. What you want, what you thinking, and your heart into it is your desire for something. And that's how you create. That's how you create. But see, a lot of us, that mind over matter, the reason why they say that is because it's hard for you not to think about the things that you see, the things that you go through. Like, it's real hard for you not to think about it. It don't matter if you're trying to manifest. It don't matter if you're trying to meditate. It don't matter. Like, it's so much a part of you and used to you, and you didn't know that you wasn't supposed to be taking all these ways and information in. And you have it now. So it's hard for you to just focus on just your mind and what you actually want, without the thoughts of what you've been through and what you have and what might happen seeping in. That's why you being alone creates that barrier for you to block all that out. Spirit shows you things. show you how to go about things, show you. It's man, it seemed like a funny process, man, but I'm living proof it works. I'm living proof it works if you listen to the voice, if you listen to the spirit, if you believe that the second coming was you within this consciousness right now, really in touch with that God, really in touch with nature, with the universe, really resonating with an aha moment of shit getting better, because that's what you came back for, to make it better. That's what your ancestors had came back for. But you gotta go through, see, a lot of y'all gotta go through this phase of you viewing life a certain way. You viewing life, they prejudice, they like this, they like that. That's from all the separatism. So you can get through all of that. That's soul lessons for you. You gotta fight through all that, because at the end of the day, none of it matters. We all here because spirit love us, creator love us. That's why we all here. We all here because we work in this puzzle. You just don't know that the individual that you get along with, y'all actually love each other on a higher vibration. You don't realize that y'all high, just like you got your higher self, they have theirs. You don't be aware of that in a moment. You let your feelings and emotions and how you been living and experiences and what you think you want to do and all what they might do, you let all that shit ball up in one. Look at all that I just named. Like that's how individuals react with all of that stuff. And individuals react right quick. Like you can't never get it right with all of that shit in the way. Like understand this, and I'm telling you this, it don't matter who you get along with, who you fall out with, it don't matter who you dislike, it don't matter who dislike you, it don't matter your opinion and how you viewing shit. Listen, every situation is for you to make that shit better. Some of them, they created. It's created. It'll be created between you and somebody you love. You and one of your homies. You and somebody that you close with. It'll just be created and give you that uncomfortable feeling that you know is not supposed to be there. So you can fight and get through that little thing, whatever it is. Some of y'all needed to hear that, Spirit say. Like, keep y'all head up, man. Like, it's darkness. It's darkness that be trying to fuck shit up. It trying to split you up, trying to separate. See that part that that was the best separation. That was us within consciousness. Separating ourselves, that duality. Separating ourselves. Being able to walk the good way. See, when you separate it, what happened? When you separate that water, what happened? You got a straight path. You got a straight path. That's what you can build for yourself. Don't tell me you can't, because I'm giving you some information that can help you. You have some within you, and it's going to continue to be presented to you if you being aware and looking for it. You changing things that your ancestors didn't get a chance to do. You changing things that they didn't, you bringing things to the table that they wasn't aware of. You showing a different way that spirit is showing you. Now let me tell you, everything that came behind you done it just like they were supposed to do it, just like you doing it. Whenever you ain't tried, you ain't tried. Whenever you tried, you tried. You got your shit together, you did. If you didn't, you didn't. That's how it was before us. Same setup. Same setup. You just got to understand, when you awaken, like I've awakened, I know I'm one of them individuals, I can't go back to sleep. I got to wake people up. That's the only way change going to happen. Like if I go back to sleep, like nobody get this information that I'm putting out. Not like I'm putting it out. I'm not saying nobody get it. Nobody get it like I'm putting it out. I know where I came from, and I know who I can reach. Like I know who spirit telling me I'm reaching. And I started off with nobody watching me. I started off from nobody watching me to y'all watching me. To me, if I was asked if that's a lot, to me it's too many. It's too many. It's too many, and I say that because I had told y'all not one. So to just have two or more, that's too many, because that's why y'all gonna tell some people, and that's what that shit gonna wind up being. Too many. Never too many, but too many. Y'all get it? Like a lot of individuals been sitting back waiting. Like, man, I know he gonna give up. Like it's been a one-man show. And I know I've been against 1,000. I know I've been against 10,000. I know. But I also know this. I know what my feet get to see. Like I know my feet get to see him laying by my feet. Like I get that. I get that because I'm confident in that. You can hear that. You know that. If you be around me, you understand that. And it's not that I be rude. It's not that I'm a funny bunny. It's none of that. Is I've came to an understanding within myself that I feel like I want to gain knowledge and grow and help individuals. I don't want to shoot the shit with people because they going to be stanky when they leave. People ain't going to want to be around them when they leave me. Like I want to give them I want to give them that freshness. I want to give them that new sense of, yeah, that fucking betterment is all around here. Because what you breathing is ether. You breathing ether. Go look that up. Go look that element up. Go look that element up. That's the element of potential. That's the element of potential. And I can guarantee you this, you can go back 3, 4 years, 5 years in your life, you was still breathing air. You ain't know nothing about no ethers. And I could stamp that prophet note. I know. Because I know what's going on within the consciousness of individuals. That's what I'm here to do. That's not my job to tell people what they thinking or for me to try to use my gifts the wrong way. Like a lot of times I go around individuals